I'm Elie. I'm from Brockton, Massachusetts. I do this program called Eastside of LA on YouTube. I'm here rocking with my boy Manny, Garcia, Vicious Entertainment, VS. Let's get it. Currently relocated 5 years ago to LA to further my career as an actor-director. I was in Project X. I did the movie Dope. I'm currently a voiceover actor on Alvin and the Chipmunks for like 2 seasons. I play his character named Biggie Large. I directed a music video that was picked up by Timbaland and Lenovo and like a bunch of blogs like Hip Hop DX called Comfortable for recording artist Brandon Tory. I've directed several commercials for startup companies, Seduce Vodka and Bean. I'm also a producer and I have a film that's doing the film festival circuit right now. I think my career path is on a real trajectory because if you see where I started, it was like I lived in like a square box of a studio with another dude like right after I got off the plane, and I lived at this place for like 6 months until I booked like my first movie. And then after I booked my first movie, I booked a Nike commercial, and there was a Nike commercial after Nike commercial after that. And then I moved to a 5-bedroom house and I had roommates, and it was like the worst situation ever. And I was there for like 5 years. I was there for 5 years, which I fucking hated, but I had to do it because it was a way for me to get funds and continue to do my craft. Now I live downtown in the Arts District in a 1-bedroom apartment, which is like the best thing in the fucking world right now. Creating music is a good form. Music is an art form, right? Music is an art form that transcends all color, language, everything. Because sometimes music is just sound. You got the EDM that reaching kids this way. You got hip hop reaching kids this way. You got rock and roll reaching kids this way. And it speaks to the heart, you know? It's an art form that speaks straight to the heart. And it's universal language. When you're writing these lyrics, you're telling stories that kids could vibe with and feel, and they could inspire to be with these people, you know? Because the people that's writing these music, they've been through it, or they've seen it. So they're either talking about how they dealt with it or how not to deal with it, and that's venting. What I want the youth to do is actually just reach out to somebody, talk to somebody, you know? Like when you're going through something, just like reach out and talk to somebody. If not, a journal, like, or find some way to express yourself. You know, I find art is like a best way in order to do that. Like, within my work, I try to express myself or express how I feel in the certain work that I do. Like Mia was a piece that I did where it has to do with depression. A Gentleman Always has to do with like disgruntled youth not knowing what it really means to be a gentleman. And Bottom is like a man trying to escape the burdens of fatherhood and then use whatever means he needs to in order to get that done. You know, it's just like I use art in order to express myself. And if kids could find a way to channel their frustration or paint or draw or write in some form or fashion, it's a release in order to make them feel better about themselves as well. And if we have programs in Brockton to help them out with certain situations, like a mentorship program to help these kids out. It's like a vlog I put online. Like I did like 18 episodes last year at the top of the year. And every time I would talk about what's going on during the week, what I would do, then I would talk about what I've seen in the news in Brockton. You know? I'm seeing friends kill each other. I'm seeing people get into little beefs and fights over the littlest things. I'm seeing people get kidnapped. And my friends making the news all the time. And these are kids I grew up with since elementary school. And I'm seeing all this and I'm like, what the fuck happened with everybody? Like what went wrong? Like you guys used to play freeze tag together. Now you're killing and shooting each other. It's sad. Yeah. It's sad. And like, what is it all about? Like what's the reason that all this is going on? You know, like I had 2 friends, like I had a falling out with them, but I still do care for them. And I seen in the news that he got shot in the head. Like if you had a way to funnel your frustration and your anger, life and people would be happier. You know what I'm saying? Manny is a headstrong, determined entrepreneur. He's the promoter, he's the marketer, he's the writer, he's the hirer, the firer, he's everything. I'll call home to just check up on everybody, and it's like, yo, what are you doing? This is what we need to do, this is how we gotta get it done. I think VS is an amazing movement that's actually helping a lot of the youth in Brockton. He helps people progress. He helps people figure out what it is they want to do and get to the next level. It's a mentorship. It's much more than just music. It's a program. It's a program and a movement that's about the people and for the people. So VS, I think, is an amazing thing. First off, I think it's amazing the fact that he linked up with Noriega and like, this is a guy we watch as kids, you know? Like, you used to sit in basement, watch old school hip hop videos, and Noriega could come on the screen, like, and he has a song with it. What Manny has learned is how to collaborate. Collaborate with other artists and work with other people. And then if you want to advance in any type of industry, you gotta understand first, you're not gonna be able to do this by yourself. But you also gotta understand that nothing moves without you. You gotta make it happen. That's what I get from the whole Latino unification. He's making something happen, but he's collaborating with other people to make it happen. And the more people that see each other, and they're working off one another, and they're pulling off one another, fans are gonna see each other.